Another instance of a young victim, the unintended target, simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. In this situation, she was getting her nails done with her family. An 11-year-old girl is the latest unintended victim of gun violence, this time in the Longwood section of the Bronx. Lillian Johnson and Maya Jones say they were getting their nails done just before 5 p.m. inside a nail salon off Westchester Avenue when they heard shots outside. Moments later, a young girl rushed in.
She came running in the store and just kept rubbing her stomach saying, ow, ow. She stopped responding and I was like, remove her sweater.
And then there was a lady that was there and she ended up putting pressure on her stomach until the ambulance got there.
The 11-year-old victim was rushed to nearby Lincoln Hospital, where she was visited Monday night by Mayor Eric Adams. Police say the girl was simply standing outside on the sidewalk with her family.
A preliminary investigation reveals that a male was running on Fox Street from Westchester Avenue towards 165th Street while being chased by two people riding a scooter. The male then doubled back along Fox Street towards Westchester Avenue, at which point the passenger on the scooter began to shoot at the male. One round traveled down Fox Street and struck the 11-year-old.
This newly released surveillance video shows the two suspects on a moped up on the sidewalk. One of them pulled out a gun and fired in the direction of another male. Detectives are now looking for all three of them, the two suspects and the person who was the intended target.
This is very, very difficult for us to accept. This is the second child that's shot in this borough this year, an 11-month-old and now an 11-year-old. It is troubling that this is happening in our society today when the NYPD, we know how to fight crime and we're doing it to the best of our ability. And I think the other parts of the criminal justice system need to step up and take their responsibility for what's going on.
I've never been through something like this and I was just in shock. And from hearing her age, that she's 11, it's like,
Can you imagine what her family's going through right now?
You know, just an hour ago, there was still hope for this 11-year-old girl. She was in critical but stable condition. But the NYPD confirming within the last few minutes that she died of her injuries at Lincoln Hospital. Mayor Eric Adams did visit her at Lincoln Hospital, and he was told about the news about the passing of this young girl while he was at a vigil in Harlem. He told the crowd, take a listen.
I went to the hospital and I prayed with them. The doctors stated that they were going to work on her throughout the night. My staffer just leaned over to me and said that we lost her.
There are going to be so many devastated families in this neighborhood, people who we talked to tonight, not clear on how things could get this bad while they were simply standing out on the sidewalk. The search continues for the two suspects who were on the moped, along with the man who they were shooting at, the intended victim. An active investigation tonight here in the Bronx. We're live in the Bronx. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.